joined by Mike Rosenstrike, Managing Director of Helix Resources. Mike, thanks for your time.
Hey David, good to see you.
All in copper. Why all in copper?
Well, I joined the company about this time last year and put a new exploration team together and a new strategy. And the whole idea is that we're going to focus on one area, get really good at it, and an area that we love, like Cobar, because we just think it's so underexplored. And so it's kind of unique in that it gives our investors then, they know that every dollar's going into that Cobar area and every dollar's going into basically copper exploration. It means we're focused, we pick up a skill set, we run with that. It's, we're not diverse, we don't have a diversified portfolio with iron ore in Western Australia or phosphate in Africa. If you want to be in Helix, it's all about copper in Cobar, high-grade deposits.
What attracted you to Cobar, and what are some of the unique selling points, if you like, of the region?
It's elephant country, David. And I spent time exploring in Tasmania. In fact, we met in Tasmania. That is elephant country, fantastic large deposits. And we made discoveries there in areas where people thought, what are you going to find that so-and-so didn't find? But here we are in Cobar, and that hasn't even been through that first stage. There's so much seriously underexplored tenure, and Helix has got these two strategic land positions on these major regional structures that have had so little work along them, yet the neighbourhood is outstanding in terms of large-scale, long-lived, high-grade copper operations.
You talk about exploration. It's the most important thing for a junior. You've achieved some amazing results in the last 12 months. What were some of the highlights?
18 metres at 3.4% that sent our share price up 5 times. That's got to be a highlight. But what it also did was demonstrate to investors that we really do have the ability to drill new mineralisation. So people had never thought that this Cambalago main lode had widths and grades like that. And we hit that 100 metres beneath the old resource. And now, just last week, we announced that we have hit parallel zones of copper mineralisation. Nobody's done that before. So we're now demonstrating, so this is a high point, I think, I guess, in response to your question. We're demonstrating the potential of Cambalago main lode, where we have this resource and the growth potential of that. And we've said we think there's potential for parallel lode positions, and we're proving that up with RC drill results that we announced last week. That's good fun.
What does 2022 look like?
Exciting and very busy, and I guess I have to reflect and say that 21 probably wasn't as busy as I'd like, and obviously there's been external issues that have impeded progress, but 22 is all about picking up the pace again and maintaining a really strong momentum in terms of activities which generate news flow. And that's activities looking at our broader Cambalago project area, and in fact that whole Rochford trend on which Cambalago sits, and then looking at other regional targets that we have, particularly on that eastern trend called Colorina, which is just south of where Eris have their Triton operations. We've got lots of advanced targets on there. So it's busy because we're trying to fill up that pipeline of projects coming through and hopefully advance some of them through to resource definition work, as well as build out the resource inventory.
Looking for elephants with a clear focus and a strong news flow which keeps investors happy. Exciting times ahead for Helix and its shareholders. Mike, thanks for your time.
I think so. Thank you, David.